Merry CRAPSMAS, you filthy degens. Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays from your very favorite degens. What is up, everybody? It's Chris, the Dice Degen here. Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday and is continuing to have a wonderful holiday season. Today, a little gift for you, all right? My favorite way of playing these days, okay? You guys know that I play a little bit of everything. So today I'm going to do a little bit of a hybrid, but how I like to play it after we get past the first initial couple of rolls where the hybrid really does its work. Then we're going to transition into a little bit of light side, trying to maximize on the profit of the shooter. All right, now, girlfriend Degen told me after all the cookies that I ate that I need to go on a run. I need to do something. So I'm going to run a strategy. A little bit of cardio with my arm and the dice, okay? A little bit of cardio with the arm and the dice. Here we go. We're playing the Storm, and then we're going to transition into a little bit of light side, how I like to play the Storm after I get through the initial Storm. Okay, take a look. If you guys haven't seen the original Storm, I'll link it down below. I'll put a card to it up above as well. I'm not going to take a ton of time explaining it, but basically we're playing the initial Storm, and then we're going to go into a little bit of light side pressure. Here we go. $50 on the don't. Dice are out. Here we go. And we got a 5-4, center field 9. 5 and a 4. That'll be the point. All right, now we're going to add $90 in odds behind, and we're going to go 160 effectively. It's either going to be 130 or 135, depending what the point is. Here it's going to be 135. Here we go. And then here we're pulling down the two most outside numbers. We're looking for 2 hits. And we got a hard 6. That is beautiful. 3-3. Hard 6. It's going to pay 35. Okay. 4 and 10 are going to come down to $10 each. If you're on a $15 table, you can pull it down to 15, but assuming a $10 table here. And we got a 3-1-4. All right, so that would have been nice on the last roll, but it's going to pay us $18. That's our 2 hits. It doesn't matter if we hit a number that's not pressed up. We're going to drop down now to either 54 or 52 across. In this case, it's going to be 52 across, and I'm going to or 54 across, and I'm going to pull it off of need some singles. I'm going to pull it right off the odds because the odds are coming down anyway. Don't need the odds in there. All right, and that'll come to the bank. There we go. All right, here we go. Show you the little bit of pressure that we'll play now. Ace deuce doesn't matter for us. Hopefully this counts as cardio. Let me know down in the comments. Does this count as cardio that I'm running a system? Hard 10, we'll take that. Little puppy paws down there on the end. It's going to pay 18. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to press the insides. All right, so 5 is going to come up a unit. The 6 is going to come up a unit. And the 8 will come up 1 unit. So now we have 15, 18, 18, and we have 10 on the outsides. I typically don't press the outsides a ton unless the shooter is hitting them. If the shooter's hitting them, then I'm pressing them. Here we go. And we got a hard 6. It's a leaner hard 6. It was a 6. You guys should have been able to see that. All right, it's going to pay us 21. Here, we're collecting. All right, we press, collect, press, collect. Collecting right there. Next hit will be a press. And it's going to be another hard 10. So it's 2 hard 10s for the shooter. It's going to pay 18 again. All right. And here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to press up the 6 because that's been hitting. I'm going to press the 4 and the 10 because they're outsides. We'll take $2 back to the rack. Here we go. And there's a 5, 4, 9. So what happens? Well, it's not the end of the world. The shooter hit their point, right? We're going to lose our don't. But we have it covered out here. So we're going to pull actually all of this down and take this back to the rack. Because we're going to run the Storm again. We're going to run it from the base again. $50 don't out there, and we're going to redo the same thing. If we get a point, we redo it. If we get a 7, we redo it. Here we go. And got a 6-5 yo. That'll take our don't. You guys know me. I don't hedge. I'm not laying anything. I'm not hitting the yo. Just don't need to do it. I don't need to do it. 415. I don't like to play hedgy. All right. It's just how I play. So if you want to hedge it, you can. I personally would not recommend it, but it's your money. You do what you want to do with it, right? Like that J.G. Wentworth commercial. It's my money and I need it now. Your money, you do what you want with it. Here we go. Got a 5-4, center field 9. All right, it's going to pay 35. Again, the 4 and the 10 are going to come down. And we're going to drop those to $10 each. Rest back to the rack. Here we go. And we got a 6-4-10. This shooter is loving the 10. It's going to pay 18. All right, and again, inside is going to come down. And so are our odds. We're going to pull all that down. Back to the rack. I'm going to need to drop $1 to get the caps on the 6 and the 8. And now we're doing the press, collect, press, collect. 5-1-6. So that's going to pay us 14. All right, and we're going to press just the 6 and the 8, taking $2 back to the rack. On most of these hits, depending what number hits and how you want to press it, you're going to be taking $2 back to the rack. Outside number hits, you're pressing 3 inside numbers, taking $2 back to the rack. 6 and 8 hit, you're pressing the 6 and the 8, taking $2 back to the rack. Here we go. And we got a hard 6, just like that, 3-3, hard 6. All right, it's going to pay 21. That's too many. 21. This is a collect. All right, now with the hybrid stuff, right? I don't like to press and collect I like to just press and collect. I don't like to press out all the numbers. My goal here is to press up, but also be taking money back to the rack. I'll give you a rack count when we're done with this so you can see this is still the first shooter. All right, here we go. And we got a 3-2-5. So they hit their point. Okay. We're going to lose our don't, but again, we had these pressed up out here to cover. We're going to take these back to the rack. And I'm going to need a second rack to start putting some of this money in. Never a bad problem. All right, here we go. Coming back out on the don't. And we got a midnight. Doesn't help us. Doesn't hurt us, but doesn't help us. And there's what's going to hurt us, a 5-2. It's okay. Take our don't. We're just going back out there. And 3-2-5. We're back on that 5. All right, odds going up. Drop those out there for the caps. Going across. Here we go. And we got a 5-2 red. All right, so what happens here, right? We lose the across bet. We're going to get paid 50 flat on the bottom, and the odds, the 90, will pay 60. All right, so there's 50 and 60. We lose a quarter there. So the end of that little gambit there did not pay off for us because the shooter was hitting points and then a quick 7, and they hit 7 on the come out. But let's take a look where we are rack-wise. All right, let's take a look where we are rack-wise. So I started with 1,000. There's 400. That's 725. Here is 8, 9. Right? 8, 9. I think the cookies have gone to my brain too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 25. So we're down a little bit after getting hit a couple times there on those come outs, and then getting a hit there on the end with the quick 7. The thing is, right, with these, when you're pressing up and you're collecting and things like that, that money's coming back to the rack, and we're going to restart the whole thing again. So here we go. Same new shooter. And we're on the 3-2-5. You don't obviously want points to get hit because you have a don't up there, but if you can get a couple nice hits out there, sorry, I should have had a don't out there. My bad. I'm too busy talking. Again, the cookies. Cookies went to the brain. right, there we go. And we are ready to go. Here we go. And quick 7 like that, 6-1. So this is where the hybrid stuff protects you in the early run, because if you were out there with a light side, the 0.7 is obviously going to burn you. There's 50 there, and we're going to win 60 there, so we lose a quarter net on that. All right, we're going to run the same thing again. I'm going to keep the 90 up here. I'll put this down here. Puck is off. Next shooter coming out. And we're on the point of 6. 4-2. All right, $90 in odds. We're going to come across for 130. Here we go. And we got a 5-4. Center field 9. It's going to pay 35. All right, we're taking down our 2 most outside numbers and dropping those to $10 each. Racket. And we're right back on that 9, 6-3. You like that? All right, that is going to pay us another 35. And now we're pulling everything down, odds included. I'm just going to put those up front here. And here we go. Now we're going to look to press and collect, press and collect. And we're not going to do it, but it's not the end of the world. It's a 6-1. All right. This out here basically covers that. I'm going to pay it that way. There's $52 out here. We win 50 on the don't, but we took down $70 there on the initial Storm Gambit. All right, so here we go. We're going to run it again. Let's grab some new dice maybe. See what happens. Grab some new dice. 3, 2, 5. So you guys know me, looking for 20%. All right, we started with 1,000, so I'm looking to be up 200. And the thing is, right, I'm glad I'm not playing the Storm with a Twister right now, because you guys know I laid the 5. I think I've set the point of 5 like 3 times. So this is why I don't like to hedge. All right, you could lay a number if you want. Again, it's a Storm with a Twister. Or if you want to place the yo, you can. Personally, I think the hedging is bad. All right, especially for something like this. If you want to play the don't, play the don't. All right, let that do its work. Let the 7 work for you. If it bites you on the come out a couple times, it is what it is. But the 7 will come and it will make up for it. All right, that's just how I am. I'm not hedging. I'm not a hedgy person. 6-5 yo, doesn't matter for us. 6-3 9. All right, it's going to pay us 35. We're going to pull down the 4 and the 10 to $10 each. Rack the rest. And there's another 10 back on that 6-4. It's going to pay us 18. All right, and we're going to pull down the inside numbers here and our odds. The goal, guys, is to get out of this. Take your odds down. The odds are out there as a protection. All right, they're not out there more or less. You don't want to leave them up there too long. If you want to, you can start adding odds to it. But they're out there as a protection to get down here, and then you're just playing a flat don't against a cross bets. And we're on that 6-4-10 again. All right, so first hit, we press. It's going to pay 18. We're doing the same press that we did last time. All right, this time we're going to press the 9 instead of the 5, and we'll bring up the 6 and the $8 back to the rack. And there's the 5-2. All right, so again, need a couple hits, but we're going to pull this down. Pretty choppy table right now. Other than that first roll, it was a decent roll for that shooter. But otherwise, it's been pretty chop. But we're doing all right. We are doing all right. We're not at goal yet. All right, I can tell you that, because 400, I'm 1 short here, which could come out of here. And then this is our profit. So we're still a little bit short. We need to make it through the gambit. And 5-3-8. Here we go with the across. 90 in odds. There we go. All right, shooter, come on, get us through it. Aces, that would have been nice in the last roll. Ace deuce. That would have been real nice back to back on the last roll. And there's a 3-1-4. That is lovely. 3-1. All right, it's going to pay us 50 for $1. And we're going to drop down the 4 and the 10 to 10 each. Rack the rest. Here we go. And there's the 5-2-7. Now, this is not the end of the world, all right? Because, again, short roll, but look what we had out there. We had 75. That'll make it an even 100, right? We're going to get paid 50 there, and we're going to get paid 75 for our odds. So we actually profit there after pulling down. This is why we pull down on this. And I'm going to pull down all my chips with it. The leaning tower of chips will come to bite you. It's all right. That's what I did to all the cookies on Christmas Eve and Christmas. They call me the Cookie Monster for a reason, all right? The D-Gen Cookie Monster. Maybe I should Photoshop my head onto the Cookie Monster face. Anyway, here we go. Put that up here. We're not at goal yet. We're gonna run this again. 6-1-7 on the come out. Don't love that. It is what it is. Here we go. 4-3-7 on the come out. All right. Shooter beat me twice. They don't beat me 3 times. So we're going out here one more time. Third time is the charm. If they beat me again, I'm done on that shooter. And then I'll just wait till the next one. So we're going to have some work to do now because that shooter sniped us a couple times. But it's all right. It's all right, guys. This is why we play systems like this, because we can recover. We can recover. Hard 6. We'll take that. 3-3. It's going to pay us 35. All right. 4 and 10 are going to come down to $10 each. And 6-4-10. It's going to pay us 18. All right. And we're going to pull down our inside bets here. And we're going to pull down our odds as well. Needed that one more hit. We got that one more hit. Just one more, right? Some people don't like to say one more. All I say is one more cookie, all right? One more cookie, girlfriend DJ. No more cookies. One more cookie. Here we go. Enough of the cookie talk. 3-2-5. It's going to pay us 14. All right, again, the 8's the point, so we normally press the 6 and the 8. I'm going to press the 5 and the 6 in this case. If you want to drop a couple bucks, you can press the 9. What the hell? We'll drop a couple bucks. We'll press the 9 up too. Here we go. 6-5 yo. Doesn't matter for us. And there's a 4-1-5. This is a collect. All right, so 15 will pay 21. This is a collect. Take this back to the rack. Here we go. And there's another yo. 6-5. 6-4-10 out there on the end. We like that. All right, it's going to pay us 18. Now this is a press, so I'm going to keep pressing the insides. I like to have my inside numbers pressed up more than the outsides. The shooter's rolling the outsides again. I'll press them, but I like to press up the insides. We love to press the insides. Yes, innuendos. Here we go. I should have pressed the outside. 6-4-10. It's going to pay 18. Again, we pressed last time, so this is a collect. And there's a 3-1-4. All right, so that's going to pay us, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to press the outsides now. 18 again. All right, we're going to press the 6 up 1, and we'll press the 4 and 10 up another. Take $2 back to the rack. The 6 now looks like $30. All right, 5 and 9 look like 20. The 4 and 10 look like 15. Here we go. 5, 4, 9. It's going to pay us. We have 20 on it. It's going to pay us 28. I'm going to pay it like this because we're collecting on this one. We're not pressing that one. We're collecting it. There's a hard 6. That is lovely. That's going to be 3-3 in the roll tracker, 35 on the payment. Now we're going to press. So I'm going to take this back to the rack, and I'm going to drop 5. We're going to go like this. We're going to press them all the way across. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press the 4 and 10 up to a quarter as well. All right. So those are the quarter. The 5 and 9 will be the quarter, and this will be at 36. Okay. So we're going to clean all this up to the quarter level. Here we go. And we got a 6, 4, 10. That is lovely. See, this is why we press the outsides now. Don't tell me I don't press the outsides. There's $1 for the VIG. This is a collect on this one. We're pressing on the next one. And we got a 5, 1, 6. All right, now 36 will pay 42. There's 42. Now. Let's take a look here, okay? Let's take a look. We have, here's 1,000 in our rack, all right? Here, I'll put that there. There's 1,000 in our rack. The rest of this front rack here is profit, and what's out on the table is profit, okay? So if you look, this here is 50, 50 is another 100, another 150 out there. That would have us at gold. So you guys are going to tell me you shouldn't take down money on a hot shooter. Well, I'm going to. All right? I am going to. Why? Because I can. All right, 200. That's what our goal was, right? There's 200 right there. We're going to lock this up in the rack here. And now this is what I do. All right? This is what I do. You could pull this down and leave altogether if you want. Oh, we have enough to go 54 across. Lovely. 52 across, sorry. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start back at the base level, press and collect from here. Worst case, we made our goal. Worst case, we made our goal. Do I look like a genius or what sometimes? 4-3. Puck's going to turn off. We're going to lose these bets that I just placed out there. But it doesn't matter because we're getting paid down there. All right. That was what? 52 rolls. Take a look at our bankroll. All right, so there's 500. That'd be 1,000. This is 1,200. That was our goal. We got a little extra juice in there. A little extra juice. There's another 100. This is going to be a stack of 20, but. All right, so I'm going to take 5 and here for 30. We'll set these behind. All right, so here's our profit, right? We have 1,000 starting bankroll. We have 200, 300, 30, 334. We got knocked off the don't a couple times. Guys, this is why I don't hedge, all right? If we were hedging with that lay 5, we would have got burned for $75 like 4 times, okay? This is why I don't hedge. If you want to, again, you can. I don't recommend it. But little gift from the DGen to my fellow craps degenerates. Merry CRAPSMAS, you filthy degenerates. All right? I hope everyone, again, had a wonderful holiday and continues to have a wonderful holiday season. This is the storm with how I like to play it after we get through this initial storm. If you want to leave it where it was, by all means, go ahead. Guys, this is my favorite strategy right now. This is what I've been playing a lot at the casino. I've played it with Greg when we've been rolling out live, and it's worked really well. So I hope you guys continue to have a wonderful holiday season. A happy and healthy new year that is coming up. And don't forget, guys, you got to remember this. Everybody has a little degen in them, and I will see you all real soon. Peace.